All right, so where we left off was that we had hooked discord.net up to our bot. So let me show what I mean. If we look in the bot test channel here, this is Discord. Let's go ahead and do a window capture on that. I was actually into how that worked. Which one is it? This one. This seemed pretty effective for this kind of work. Okay, so we can see that everything is running over here. And what that means is that if I'm, let's see, if I look at my Discord provider here, I'm pretty sure I should be firing something here called on message event. Not yet, you're not. So that's happening here inside of the bot for Discord. You have something here called on message received. You'll check here to see if your test goes through. And it does. You receive it. And you can see that in fact it is displaying up on the chat. So this would be just as easy now to send this out to Twitch. But what we have to start doing is capturing data on our individuals that are in the cert channel. So to do that, when I'm looking here at an individual bot, and I connect here, and I'm uploading this guild data, this thing actually should be some kind of a poll, right? So if I look here, we're calling this a channels poll. We say channels online. I think that this will be the same equivalent thing here for Discord. And that's going to be holding the information about our guilds. So let's go ahead and create a new poll here. And we're going to call this BLL Discord channel poll, channel online poll. If you look at this thing, you're inheriting from base polling, so it doesn't have anything phenomenal in there, unique. But this is very, very individualized. So let's go ahead and grab I'm going to use this as a guide. Move this one over here. This is going to be my public here. We're going to be inheriting from BLL based polling from my client service allie.chat server, sorry. And then we have the other interfaces associated with it. And we don't need all of the interfaces, we only need the most high level one. At the moment, that's BLL based polling, right? Okay, so we can go ahead and we can implement the abstract class as well as the constructor. All right, so here's our polling events. Okay, so do we want to use ElastiCache for this? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be polling and checking to see one bot, and we're going to be looking for changes inside the guilds and then inside of the channels. So here we should create a protected just a second. Well, okay, so you're not using memory on the individual within the individual device. You're using your data access layer in an ElastiCache to maintain ephemeral data. So there is no collection here. Instead, what you're doing is it's coming from the protected client service ElastiCache, right? We need to inject that here. I see a legacy thing in here, which was causing a problem, which is that if I look at my iBase polling, no, if you look at my base polling here, okay, that looks good. And so now in ElastiCache, you should have something here, which that's fine. Moment. It's not ElastiCache I want, it's the factory, right? Because ElastiCache is being managed by our factory. Right? So we'll change this one to be the factory. And then now here we have polling events, and this is going to be await. Do I have anything that this is polling with yet? Not yet. Actually, well, now we can do it right now. So now we can do var, and what we're going to do is db guilds. We're going to say this is going to be awaiting my factory dot. So let's go into the factory. We'll just do this on the interface. I want to do a task get guilds async. No. Not from this one. This needs to be in your regular client service, so it's here. Sorry, had a bug on me. So you already have this thing, client service dot, and then it should be a, if we look at this thing, you can see I already have a couple of ones in here for ElastiCache, right? So let's add another one. Task of a bool called my create What are we creating in this one? Hold on. Discord guilds ElastiCache asynchronous. And that's going to be a good. And we're going to say that this is going to be for the BLL. Because it's easier to keep that in line than separate it off. So let's keep it all in line, okay? So we're going to say that that's going to be a BLL. Create Discord guilds. We want this to be a provider Discord ID. And we don't know what do we want for the value on this? What are we passing? It was guilds, so that was over here. This one, this collection here. I always write goods, it's guilds. We need to add a reference there. Okay. We have another one here, which is going to be the get. Discord channel server view model. Get Discord channel. Get Discord guilds asynchronous. And this one's going to be passing in what, an ID? Yeah, of my BLL Discord provider Discord ID. So back over here now, we could just grab our get Discord guilds asynchronous, and we're going to just pass in the ID associated here. Okay, the next thing is that I need to, this is going to be my guilds from memory. I'm going to say get Discord guilds ElastiCache. So to access ElastiCache at the moment, I put up a very quick and dirty web API on my development environment out on Amazon Web Services, and then that's tapping into ElastiCache, and then I'm just hitting the web API. I'm doing that through an interface, so that way I can just change out the class when I'm ready to go to production with what's in the interface, with what's in the web API. And it's a quick and dirty way where if you're working with teams, you guys can work on essentially different sides of the interface, so to say. The interface is the interface. It defines what the two sides of the team will get to work on. So I'm kind of taking advantage of that right now. Okay, so here, so we're going to change this to be in-memory guilds. This is from ElastiCache. And then we definitely need to get one from the database. So we have to go work with our entities a little bit. If I look in here at Twitch, for what I'm calling a channel, it has a base channel on it, which is still abstract, has a provider and a name, a number of different routes, which also hold channels. So over here for Discord, we want to add a new class in here called Discord Guild. And then we want to have another one in here called Discord Guild Channel. And then we want to have another one in here called Discord User. That looks pretty good. These are entities, so we're going to be populating our database with these things. Just another second here. So these need to, we don't have to reinvent the wheel on this. We're just going to grab our attributes that we're already using. And this is going to be inheriting from a, what are these things? It's a base model. Yeah, it's a base model. And we'll make it a public. And when I look at the DTO associated with this, it's just got a discriminator and a display name. So we can do this. And we know that this is inheriting from user, which is already here inside of the users table. So we're separating it with a username and a currency is attached. So here it's got a discriminator, a display name, a table for it is called, come on. Weird. Really weird there. That's some weird stuff going on. Hold on. Let me go ahead and clean this and then rebuild it. Gotta love VS sometimes. Okay. This should be an I collection, right? Okay, we're going to add those entities in. Just give it a second. Well, in the meantime, if it'll let me, discriminator and display name are inheriting from my user DTO. If I look back over here, in fact, we have my discriminator and my display name. Now a guild. This is a little funny, right? Because a guild inherits from a channel, even though they're not the same thing. It has a provider name and then a channel name. So we should just do ourselves a favor and change that to name. And we can make this a public, and now we can do a prop new string name. And why are we doing a new? Actually, I don't care. It's fine now. It says that this doesn't inherit yet, which is fine, and then a whole bunch of metadata because nothing built. So let's make this inherit down here, at the very bottom. This will both be asynchronous tasks. So here, I'm going to return false here, and we can do an await task.from result of an object here. We can call this null. Same thing here. And then this one we can return false as well. Looks good. Okay. Get bots Discord async. Let's rebuild it. $28. What's wrong? There's probably just one. Okay, we're running. Come on, come on, come on. Give it just another second. One more. This one here says it doesn't have anything to take 7 arguments because the one that it doesn't need anymore is ElastiCache. And now it'll build. Okay, perfect. So now over here on the user, we say that we have the discriminator and a display name, and then it's inheriting from the username, the provider, and the bot. A bot would mean that it has a OAuth token associated with it and account ID. That would also make sense in this structure. So this thing now, you need to have something in here called a Discord guild channel, which you have. So you're going to have a I collection of your Discord guild channel. Discord. No, we'll just call these guild channels. Now we're not using a virtual here because we don't like lazy loading. What's wrong? Okay. And so now this one, because it's different, oh, you still don't have the prefix on either. So over here under Discord user, we want to grab this top piece, and we're going to say that this one's going to be your Discord guilds. And if you look down here at your DTO, it should just have these things. Which is going to be for a guild channel. Oops. Timestamp, you like that one, and then Discord channel ID you want. Hold on. Okay, so you're going to have a Discord channel ID, but then you're also going to actually have a guild on it. And that is called a public Discord guild. And because you only have one of those and it's many to one, it's going to be a public GUID Discord guild ID. Right? Discord guild ID. Oh no, Discord channel ID. And just to make sure it's on the other side here, it is. We already added that. Okay. We're going to call this now a Discord guild channel DTO. Discord channel ID, Discord channel ID, timestamp creation, timestamp create. Okay, those two are good. And so user here, one user will have a number of different guilds that it's associated to. Right? This thing is called Discord users. This thing is called Discord guilds channels. This thing is called Discord guilds. Down here, you're calling this this should be called a Discord guild DTO. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you just changed this to name, so you can just get rid of that. And you have a guild ID. You have a channel, which is a channel ID. And a user, which is a discriminator. So we're going to say that this is a Discord user ID. And we want to make sure that we did that in both of these. So let's take a look at the other one now. your DTO channel is going to have a, we don't care about this one because your channel DTO should have something in it called a name. So you're saying that now this thing is going to be called the Discord Guild Server DTO. And you're overriding this thing to be a guild name. If you look back up here at this one, we want to overwrite this one to be a guild name. Okay. Just check one more time. So a channel, it's a DTO, has a number of different guilds, which has one ID in it, and then also a user, which has a user ID. That looks fine. And here, this one is a name, which is a new name, because you're overriding it. This thing is called a Discord Guild Channel DTO. And this will be called timestamp create. This is my user server create. Hold on. Now, I don't think you even need this, so we'll get rid of this. And we'll just keep this one here, which is a user ID. And then we also want to look at the view model here, which is you have one for channel. There should be a new name here called guild name. I want to say that this is a Discord Guild Server view model. And then here you're going to have a Discord user server view model, which will be a Discord user ID, and then a display name. One Discord user will have a number of public I collection of Discord Guild Server DTO, which are going to be called guilds. Like that. And then each guild, what are you talking about? So each one of these Discord guild servers, those things will have a number of, because it's a view model, an I collection of my Discord user server GTO, call it my users. Right? Okay. And then also you're going to need to have another one in here called a Discord Guild Channel Server View Model, which is going to be a public. And it's going to be of a type base view model. And this thing's going to have a couple of things on it. It's going to have a name called a string. Actually, we don't need to redefine everything. You can just look here. It's going to have a Discord guild DTO, server DTO, right? It's going to have a timestamp on it and then also a channel ID. If you look at the DTOs for that, it just has the channel ID. Guild name, guild name. So here you want to make sure that you're doing a display name equals guild name. And it's going to be a public new string name, right? Okay, my channel server says that it doesn't have that anymore. Now it's just called name. Oh, that's never going to work. But I think we're ready to commit that to the database. So here, let's see, channel name, channel name. This is just name. Shame on me for not doing a name all on this one. Let's just take a second though. Let's do a clean and then we'll build it again. Come on, rebuild it. Okay, here. Name, and name. Oh, name. And then this one's name. 1, 2, almost done. 1, 2, 3. 1 there. 1 there. 1 there. And the last one is here. Let's go ahead and rebuild it. Good. So let's go ahead and add those new entities. This one doesn't have a tab. Oh, sorry. There's Discord guilds. There's Discord guilds channels and Discord users. Let's change this one to be a. Give it a second here. Discord user ID. We'll say that this is my Discord guild channels, so I don't mess with my naming here. And now we want to Discord guilds channels, allie.chat, Discord guilds users. Let's go ahead and add it onto the context, which is here. So below this one, we want to say, this is for Discord. And we have 3 public DB set here of my Discord guild, Discord guilds. The next one here is a DB set of my Discord guild channel called my Discord guilds channels. And the last one is a public DB set of my Discord user. Call that my Discord users. Okay. We want to also make sure that this is in the bounded context that we're using for our project, which is in the data access layer here under context here. This is for Discord. Oops, which means we also want to do this here and add it to the context down here. Which means that we also need to add it to the unit of work here. These two. And one more. This is going to be called a Discord user, Discord guild, and a Discord guild channel. Discord users, Discord guilds, and then Discord guilds channels. They must not use goods if they spell everything like that. This is for commands. This one here, we want to grab these. We need to make a copy of these for... This is for Discord. And this is going to be a Discord guild. And we'll say this is a Discord guild channel. And this is going to be Discord users, Discord channels, guilds. And then this will be Discord channels. We need to add that down here for the actual repository that we're going to be returning, which is going to be called a Discord. Discord users, Discord guilds, and then also Discord guilds channels. So we'll do that one more time, right below it. Discord guilds channels. Oh, what's going on, guys? I didn't even see that. Guys, what's your opinion about WordPress? I think it's old, and I think it has security risks. I think it's a good skill to have if you want to work for the government. I've been working as a trainee for this company for a week now as a web developer. I think it's really simple is what it is, but well, development is a really interesting thing. If you're working for a company and you're using WordPress, then that's different than how is WordPress. It's how are you going to interact with WordPress on behalf of this company and provide the best product. You really have to like customize that towards your application. Hey there, Thidu. Welcome. Keyboard smashy breaky smash. It's just how I type. Zion. I thought I get to work with raw coding, but it's a drag. And I can't people just want a website, just sit down and want to learn it. Like 2 minutes to learn it. That's how you make money, man. The fact that they don't want to do that, and you do. That is how you make money. You found a niche. Hey, Thidu. How you doing today? Hey, guys, if you haven't, join the Discord. Let me pass that link over. And then also all these videos from the very first one up to the one that we're currently at are up on YouTube, and I'll put that link up as well. And make sure that you, if you could, you can follow there. As well as here. Thanks. We'll go back to the coding. Okay. So it's going to be Discord users, Discord guilds, Discord guilds channels. We'll go Discord users. Like that. And we need to make sure that we're passing the correct one here. So this is going to be Discord guild. And this one will be Discord guild channel. And Discord guild channel there. And finally, Discord guilds. Discord channel. Is that what you're calling this crap? Ooh, my God. Discord guilds channel. Z with an S. And that should be there. We should be good. So that sets up my data access layer. And now we have our two services layer that we need to set up. One for our client side, one for our server side. That's pretty quick. We'll just copy and paste those in, and that will set us up on our web API. And that sets us up for our data access layer. So I'm going to take a quick little breather here. And let me go like this. I'll be back here in, I don't know, let's say 10, 11 minutes. I'll put 11 minutes up on the clock. If you have any questions during that time, please put them into the channel. Join the Discord, pop them in here. Also, youtube.com/c/LiverDevTrying. I don't know if you guys know, but my typical stream time is 5:30 in the morning until 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I appreciate the support, and if you haven't yet, please click the follow. See you guys in just a few minutes. Yeah, I really don't care about the money. I want my skills to develop and get better in coding programming, but I feel like using WordPress, it's holding me back from learning. It is, but it makes you money, and you need money to live. So during your work time, you make money to survive and pay your bills and make your wife happy and buy a nice car, or don't buy a nice car, buy nice food, right? And then during your off time, you learn the things so that you can continually grow and expand, and then you take the experiences that you've gained in your current job, and then you use those at your next job, and you talk really good through it, and you explain all the different things that you did. And then that will lead you to the places that you want to go. But you can't expect to win the race without running it. And especially if you're young. And there's a lot of people who are out there competing. And so as a young person also, if you're working with older developers, a lot of time older developers stagnate a little bit. And you have to really, really exercise extreme consideration about that. So if they're using WordPress, maybe they have something to say about the current technical level of the team, but that some people have been there for 20, 30 years and you don't want to put them off. And they might know things that you don't know that you really need to get and learn and understand. And so it's really about finding out how you're a cog in that machine. Anyways, guys, please absolutely stay with me. I promise you I'll be right back here in 11 minutes. Oh, my uptime right now is 45 an hour, something like that. But I've already gone 5.5 this morning. I usually go 5:30 in the morning until 10 a.m. Brian Plum, welcome. All right, guys, see you in just a bit. Okay, we're updating the database. Okay, we've updated the database, and now we're going to go ahead and move on. We need to re-enable all of our projects to start. Looked a little funny. Everything said none, right? No, there's one. Okay, we're going to start it. Wait. Yeah. I had a console window up so you can just see it right there running. Which means for me, I can move this one over here. Okay. So we got our polling event here. I don't care about that. But what we need to notice is that the Discord is running as well as Twitch, so that if I was to type something here into bot test channel, oh yeah, you can see it is populating up in the chat so that we are connected between discord.net, Discord, and also Twitch API and our allie.chat services that we've created. So everything is working pretty well. So what I want to do now is we'll just recommit this to the Git real quick. We're going to drop all this down here. We're going to say that this is my data access layer implementing data access layer.services. And what that layer is, remember, is that it's the repo kind of defines CRUD methods, which is one layer down, but this one But the data access layer dot services is what's really important, because that is the interface that exposes on the app side or on the back end side. So if your team's over here, your team's over here, that is one of the main ones, client services. And that one will hit the web API, and so that separates the team into two. Or however you want, because you kind of have to balance it based on what your team is. So we're good there. That looks great. And now, why don't we go ahead and add my data access layer here, and we'll add this to the web API. So I know it looks like a lot, but it's not. We can literally just take commands here as our guide. And we're going to look at our entities because we just have 3. It's on the domain under entities for our allie.chat under Discord. The very first one we have here, because we already added this to our unit of work prior to the break. Why don't we go ahead and save ourselves a headache, because we have our naming convention, which is consistent for a reason, which right here you can see, is we're going to change our commands to be Discord guild. Okay, let's see how that did. Discord guild DTO. Whoops. Try that again. You're in... No, that was actually right. Because you're not using the server one. This is the client-side web API that you're working with. So here under get Discord guilds, you're going to be passing in a Discord guild ID here, right? For this is the basic default one. Wait, hold on. If you're going to be passing in something that gets guilds, then you want to be connected to a account. So your entities here from your Discord guilds, we're going to be getting our accounts. Discord guild channels. Just a moment. And a provider and a routes. So that's Discord guilds is connected to a bot. Oh God, just a second here. If you look at Discord guilds, it's connected to an account. How? It's the same as Twitch channel. So if you look at a Twitch channel, that's connected by a bot, right? Nope, that's what it is. It's by a routed, which is connected by a bot. So back over here, you're going to be getting this by your routed dot. So this one right now, it says get Discord guilds async. But is that routing or is that routed? Well, that's by bot, right? Hold on. It's not by account ID, it's by bot ID. Okay. Which means that we have our entities, await Discord guilds, dot get async. And we want to get my bots here. Ooh, which is a if you look at Discord guild real quick here, you see that it's connected to a channel which has a provider, a name, and a route in it, and a route has both a route and a channel. So one of these should be routing, which means that when you're getting your Discord guilds, just a second, because you're not getting the ones, well, this is stupid. This is an unduplicated list of Discord guilds. I don't know why you're doing it like this. If you need an unduplicated list of Discord guilds just like this, you're going to get the list like this, and then you're just going to do a to list. Okay, you're going to get all the entities and you're going to transition those over to a Discord guild DTO, and then you want to map them. We still need to add that stuff up to the mapper. This one here is a Discord guild view model. Have you added that? It doesn't look like you've added that on the library yet, which is down here. Discord view models. We'll just copy that whole folder up. And then here, I'm going to change this one over to Discord, PHS allie.chat Discord.server.view models. We want to change Discord here to, no, not this one. We want to change the one that we brought over to server, which is this one. Nope, it's this one. This one we want to change right here. Okay. We need to remove that, and then this one. So if this is a view model, it's going to the client, what we want to get is the Discord guild DTO, right? Timestamp create, and then our channel ID. And here, we're going to get rid of server, get rid of that one, clear out the rest, get rid of server here. Nope. That's going to be called guild name, all right. This one is a no server there and no server there. We'll go ahead and add those two. What's wrong here? It says it doesn't have an accessible member named name, so we'll change that one over. Okay. This one is good. And this one needs to, oops, we need to get rid of server on this one. And then the same thing here. Remember, this because we have two sides. We have both a server side and a client side. Client side is anything that's third party or accessible from outside of the network. So we're good there. Discord guild view model on my data access layer here. We're finally good. Here on my get Discord guild, this is going to be called a Discord guild ID. We're just going to be getting one of these. Pass that in this view model here with this ID. And you get that view, get Discord guilds here, Discord guild set. There's no sets on this one. You want to get at this by your, ooh, this one you're getting sub entities, right? You don't have sub entities in this, do you? You do, they're called users. So here you want to get your Discord users by our Discord guild set ID. This should be in my Discord guild channels. Discord ID, get by ID. We want to get the ones where my, I don't know what the heck that's all about, because we want to get S, where my S dot, and apparently I don't have a link in here. Nope, I have to do my get async first. I have to get that where my just a moment. So one user, oh God. Okay, so the reason why is that my entities up here, I have this all jacked up. This is a many-to-many relationship, and yet here I have it as a one-to-many. Let's go ahead and change that. We need to make sure we have something in here called a guild, which has a number of these channels, and a channel is going to have a number, it's going to be attached to one guild. That's fine. And then we have a user, which has a number of guilds, and then we have a guild, which has a number of users. So we need to have another entity in here called a Discord guild user. And this connected table, a lot of people will have these things done automatically, but I am not one of them. Base model. So to do this, we just added two pieces. The first one is that this is a one-to-one and then a one-to-one, and they're both required. So I believe I could just do a, and I don't include the GUID. If I included the GUID, this whole thing would fail. All right, so this one is going to be a Discord. Sorry, we'll do the Discord guild like that. And then also the Discord user. What displays are those? What are you talking about? Which displays? How you doing, man? Welcome, Wheels. Welcome to the channel. All right, so that's good. We got to do Discord guild and our user. And I don't need the IDs on that because these are one-to-ones. This record can't exist unless it exists on both sides, right? Which means that over here, my guild user, my guild should have a number of public eye collection of my Discord guild, Discord guild user. Discord guild users, which will be a get and a set of my new list of my Discord guild user. Your screens. My screens. Well, the main overlay, the static one that's there, I made that. Oh, the hell? The hell did my keyboard go? Pardon me. My wife told me she thinks it's funny when I do that, when I talk like a sailor. And I'm like, oh, and I'm sorry. For some reason, my keyboard never started. One of them is a keyboard shortcut program that I think was made in Node, or it launches an instance of Node and was created in some .NET format. That's the one that's the keyboard simulator, and then the overlay is mine. I made that. I don't know what other things you're asking about. Let's go back into here. So we have this Discord guild users, right, which has a collection of these, and then we also have over here a Discord user, which we currently say that this thing goes to a Discord guild, but that's totally wrong. It's a user. Just double checking. That looks great. So let's go ahead and we need to copy over this attribute for the correct table. And we're going to say that this is a Discord guilds users. Do I want to have Discord guilds users in the SQL server? I think I want to put those in the ElastiCache memcache server, right? Because everything with that is ephemeral data, and the SQL server is only holding persistent data. So for Discord guild user, that's a user that exists within one guild. But in terms of routing, I'll be routing currency to a user by which guild they're in. So I'll need to know which users are in which guild. But that gets collected at runtime and then stored by the currency system, which pushes it over. So that means that what displays am I using? What screens? What displays? I believe he's asking, what displays are those? This is an Asus monitor here. This one does 144 hertz. This main one here. I got it because it's supposed to help reduce headaches if the hertz are up. I see, make your text bigger. This one above here, this is a HP. My wife's dad gave it to us. It's big. It's heavy. It's big. It's pretty. It's an HP. It's mostly HDMI. I guess it's a HP 2509M. This one's a Lenovo. I think it's 24-inch Lenovo. And then I have it on a bezel or something that holds it up. And then there's like this piece of crap LG that I put here. I've had it for like 10 years. It sits vertical. It runs hot as the sun. I mean, dropped it out in the middle of the desert. It's cracked and has pixels missing, but works. Yeah, no worries, man. All right. So we want to add in that this one's a... So guild users, this is wrong because we're going to be storing a user, which is going to be attached to an individual account. It doesn't care what guild you're in. So guild users is wrong. And that'll only be stored in the view model because we still want to know what guild you're in, but we want to know it here. So if you look at a Discord user view model here, that's fine. And then if you look at a channel view model, all that's looking pretty good. Thanks, Wheels, for that follow. I appreciate that. If you haven't, check out the YouTube. Put all these videos for this project up to where we are at, and plus the... I mean, not today yet, but they're at youtube.com/c/liberdevtrying. Whoops, that's not going to work. Let me try that without a miscorrection there. So, miscorrection, a typo. Okay, so here now, my data access layer, we had done my get Discord guild asynchronous. We're going to be getting that, and then we're going to be passing in my Discord users. My sub-entities, there are none. And I can verify that by looking at the entity and saying that there are no more Discord guild users. You totally got rid of them. They are gone. Which means they're also gone from guild channel? Nope, from guild. And they are. Now they're gone. Bye. Okay. So, up here, get Discord Guild Async, Discord Guild ID. We have this unit of work, which is going to be about, which is going to be passing in this one ID. And if it is the case, then our view model, which we're calling a Discord Guild view model, we're just calling this a Discord Guild. Is that right? Or is it just called a guild? So if you look at the view model, you're saying that this Discord Guild ID, which is not what you care about, because this one, I don't think you have anything here for the subs. You're just mapping it straight across and returning that. And you are. So you could just return this. Looks good. Create Discord Guild Async. Discord Guild create request. Have I created that? I probably haven't created my creates, my requests and my responses. So let's take a quick peek. I have not. So if I look at Twitch, we just take our requests here and we can take our responses. I want to bring those two up to Discord, but without server. So the first one is requests. We'll chase this over to Discord. Might as well copy that to change it here. This one we're calling it a name, which is interesting. So down here under create request, we want to change this to be name too. Okay. Now on Twitch, channel create request is that one, okay? So let's change this to be Discord. Discord channel create request. This one will be Discord user create request, which we should look over here at the Discord user. We bring over these three properties. Oops, I don't want to put them here. This is not where you want to put them. You want to put them up here in the request for Discord user create request. Like that. Discord user ID. Fine. And a display name. It's also going to include the username and provider ID, which I'm good with. And then a number of different guilds, which we're going to make as a string. Guild IDs. Okay. Looks good. Channel create request. User create request. And we need to change this around right here. We're going to make this one a Discord user update request. Change that here. And that one there. Go away. Discord user update request. What even update request for this user? Just in case you ever change the username, I don't freaking care. That seems fine to me. But the one that you're missing here is this is a guild create request, right? Let's take a look at the entity. It's just a Discord. I'm going to pull this over here so I can see it. I got a Discord guild, which is going to be pulling from my Discord guild channels, which is a Discord guild channel ID, and then a timestamp. So a Discord guild create request should include a timestamp of when it's created, because is this one on the server? Hold on. Nope, this one coming from the client. You should never be creating a Discord from the client. So back here under your request for guild create requests, you want to get rid of that. But you can totally do a user request. Yeah. But again, there's no guilds on that one. But on an update there is. Right. Why did that paste twice? Weird. Sorry about that. So back where we started, here we have our create request. We can go ahead and add that. Wait, Discord guild create request. Discord. You're never creating a Discord guild request from this one. You're never going to create a Discord guild request from the client side. I think that that is a firm line in the sand. That's a big decision to make on an application. So we're going to make it so that you can never ever, as a third-party client, create a guild. I think it's crap. So we'll fix that. So here I need to add a create request for a, did I get rid of those? Okay, just a second. Still, we can go down here and do a delete Discord guild request. This one could be a Discord guild ID. And we're going to delete that from this unit of work from the guilds. And if it does, we'll delete it and then we'll save. That one's fine. Update. Discord guild update. Let's go ahead and update my Discord guild create request. Discord guild create request. This is the one we just deleted, which I didn't want to do. We'll leave the name in there, which don't make sense because it needs to be added here. So if you look at a Discord guild here in your, it's just got a number of channels. So when I do this though, when I make a creation for a guild, we don't need to add any channels to it. Not for the creation. And the rest comes from channel create request, so that works for me. So Discord guild create request now, we can use it. Here's a request. We're going to be mapping our Discord guild from this request and then inserting it. And then if in fact it saves correctly, we're going to do a Discord guilds and we're going to get our entity.Discord guild ID. There is no sub-entities. There is no sub-entities. And all we're going to be returning here is our mapped entity. And finally, on the update Discord guild asynchronous, my Discord guild update request here, we want to change this to, I don't have one, so let's make one. Down here under Discord guild create request, we're going to copy and paste it and make a new one called update request. Like that. And now this one, what I want to do here is I want to, if you look at your, oh God. Where did you add that? Well, whatever, this is fine. If you look at your Discord guild update request here, and you look at the channel update, I honestly don't think there's anything different. You got to take a look. Your channel update request just has that ID, and then if you look back up at the identity entity here for a guild channel, for just guild, it doesn't have anything special in it because this already has the ID. And the only thing it would have different here is the name, which would be included in here. Okay. Here's our update request. So if we parse that out, and in fact it is an ID, then we are going to, there are no sub-entities. We're going to map that out, and then we're going to be returning our Discord guild view model mapped, and then our delete. And notice we have no errors. So if we build it, Here's our Twitch channel view model. What's wrong here? What's wrong? Why are you upset with me? Twitch channel responses. Why could my Twitch channel view model not be found? Twitch channel view model down here under view models, Twitch channel view model. DTOs doesn't exist. Did I change something? Okay, this is in responses. So where are you looking here? I feel like I dragged something over too quickly, which is probably in here. Discord guild, create, user update, and those are all within the correct namespaces. They are. So this is the first one that's the problem, is a Discord channel response. So let's change that. So a Discord channel response here is going to be returning a Discord guild response. And it's going to be returning this as a view model. These ones are easy. Give it a second to register that Discord guild view model. There it is. Okay, it says that's fine. The next one here will be Discord guild's response. We'll open that one up. This one's going to be from Discord. And we'll change this to be a Discord guild DTO. And we're going to say that this is my guilds. We'll add this in. So we're going to change this thing to be Discord channels response. Discord guild DTO. That one looks good. That one looks good. Discord guild. Two more. Discord user response, which will change this. No wonder it gave me those errors, right? Like that. I don't need to worry about it because the user response is already handling the view model for me. All this is doing is it's making a non-abstract class because user response is inherited. It's abstract. Can't make a like. And this is the final one here, which is a Discord user's response, which goes here, and there, and then there. And we'll clear that out, and then we'll change that one there. Let's go ahead and rebuild. Yeah, I got 3. It does not contain a name for channel name because I changed this. We'll rebuild everything. Did it work? Okay, we got everything to build successfully. So that means that we got our responses. That means that we have our data access layer completed for the guilds. If I look back at that real quick, this one's only client side that we got created. But it's no worries because we only have to do that on the We have to do that for users and guild channels. And then what we're going to do is we're going to push that over to our SQL server. So that when a service starts up, we're going to take a copy of what's in the database, push it out to ElastiCache, which is our Memcache server. That's going to be storing the ephemeral data between our layers. We'll pull that back out, we'll iterate through it, and then we'll have a pull come in again, take a snapshot of the data that's in ElastiCache and write it back to SQL Server. And that way we can make sure that we don't exhaust our SQL Server resources by pulling too much. So if you have any questions, please put them into the channel. Make sure you check us out at youtube.com/c/LiveYourDevTrain. If you take a quick break, I'm back here in 15 minutes. Stay with me. Enjoy the music.